Welcome back to Half A Hot Rods. If you're new to the channel, what we do here is show you week after week, time after time, that you don't need a whole bunch of money, talent, or knowledge to have fun with old cars and trucks. What we're doing this week is getting back to work on the coolest truck that I personally have ever owned or got to work on. That's my 57 Chevrolet. 57 Chevy 3100 half-ton pickup, which is currently a pile of body parts. And we need to get started tearing down the donor vehicle, which is a 97 Chevrolet. No, it's a 97 GMC, 3/4 ton, two-wheel drive with a 454 and a 5-speed manual. First thing we've got to do though is get that old 57 chassis out of the shop. So let's get on that.
Straight for the camera.
All right. Now we just got to slide it sideways 20 feet. No problem. If that don't work, I don't know what will. So my plan today was to get out here early and get started on removing the body from the donor truck for the 57, but as you can see, the shop is still full of Wyatt's truck and the seat swap that he started 4 days ago. So I'll be helping him periodically with that and working on the parts truck outside. So I think what I'm going to do is attach you guys to this chest mount thing and see how that goes. You know, just basically strap you to my chest like you're a baby and take you with me for the ride, and we'll see how this thing works. So I guess we're going to be working outside, even though I finally have a shop, so I don't have to work outside. Anyway, here we go. This is going to go in my truck. Woo! They got big bolts in there. Man, the shocks even still work? The latches work? Yep, that's going in my truck. Question. Man, there's a lot of crap on these fenders. Battery hold down. And she's full of the leafus. We might set her on fire if we start it up now. Shouldn't have left it out here with no hood on it. Kind of dark in there. We'll just flush it. It'll be fine. Oh, there's a lot here to deal with. I should have started earlier. I think we figured out with the other parts truck that we got to take a whole bunch of bolts out of the fender. Up under here. Let's start with, let's start with the easy part. Let's start with the bed. We'll get this unloaded, get the toolbox unbolted and out of there. I want to put it in my truck, but I can't put it in my truck yet because I can't get my fifth wheel out with a toolbox in it where it's currently sitting. Alright, let's grab a couple of them crescent wrenches. Honda dog. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, I have the uploads figured out. I currently have one that's been uploading for close to 30 hours. That's how good my internet service is at home. Came loose now. Must have been just jammed up a little. I might need to wait for help to get that out of there. I wonder if this battery's dead. Heck no. Fires right up. It's been sitting months. This thing is too quiet. We're going to fix that. What's that say? Engineered for comfort. Ultimate comfort experience wherever you move. Wrangler. Sounds like Chevy trucks to me. Alright. Smells like cow crap in here. Alright, we got that far and I can't pick it up by myself, so that's cool. I wonder, I got an idea. Oh yeah. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Looks like a forklift to me. You know how to run that thing? I can drive any forking thing around.
You can't drive a forklift. Oh, I can drive any forking thing around.
Let's see what happens. Hey, what the heck's going on up here? You got tree branches and a fan? Get out of there. That's not how that was supposed to go. Alright, try again. Yeah, oh yeah. Money in the bank, you watch this stuff. I could see it in the mirror. You just see those forks trying to poke through. Oh man, look at that. Look at it. Would you just look at it? Let's see if we can do it. Oh, dang it. We run out of lift. Now we're all the way down. Maybe that's not going to work as beautifully as I thought. I mean, it's starting to work. Let's see. That's as high as she goes. Problem is, that thing fits so snug in there, you can't lift it out one side at a time. Maybe back here I can. Just had to get a little aggressive. Hopefully that wasn't my tail light. Nope, just missed it. Like the true professional I am. Those manual driving skills coming in clutch. See what I did there?
I see what you did there.
Now, just to take the rest off. That was the easy part, I'm afraid. Let's go look at the front clip that Wyatt bought, even though I have one that was going to be for sale. See where it unbolts. Help jog my memory. The AC stuff doesn't work on that truck, so maybe we'll just leave the radiator behind. So we got 1, 2, 3, all the inner fender stuff. And then the bolts across the front. All of this shenanigans. Some of which I will need for the engine to run. Much of which I will need. I'm sure the ABS doesn't work. Not going to worry about emission stuff. I guess we just start ripping and tearing. That's how I usually do things. We'll get this side loose. We're going to have to figure out a way to secure the battery once we get all that loose. Because I still want to be able to move it around even when we get her stripped down. The bed's the easy part. Yeah, ain't nothing to it but to do it. I'm just hurting for motivation today. Mostly because I don't want to do it outside. Well, it didn't take too long for it to get too hot for the sweatshirt. I mean, you know, it's like January 5th, so it makes sense that wouldn't be able to be out here working in a sweatshirt. Yeah, buddy. All right, let's get to tearing this thing down. Bingo. So we moved the brown truck out of the way so Wyatt could get his out and take it for a test drive. Now we're going to real quick move this inside and Wyatt can work outside as it should be. That looks good. Don't worry about that. We're not keeping that. Alright, where did we leave off here? Taking out a bunch of extra bolts out of the fender that we didn't have to. She's still not loose. There's some in here we gotta get to. What's this? Oh, we got an extra Serpy belt covered in yuck. And some bulbs covered in yuck. I think all this is going in the trash. Extra power steering lid. We're not throwing that away. No way, Jose.
No way, Jose. No, sir. No way. No.
Alright, so as not to bore you with the details, I got a bunch of bolts taken out. Got everything I think out that I think will hold us down, except for maybe the front body bolts. This is all the light wiring for the front. We'll just leave it. Got all of our accessories out. I think this is going to stay with the cab. Everything over here, we might have to disconnect some of these holders. I'm seeing now. I don't know what that is. Maybe that was there? I don't know. But we got to get body bolts, which are up here, right down yonder. These front ones, you have to hold the top and undo the bottom. Every other body bolt should just be undoing the bottom. While I was pulling stuff apart, I had to get one of my sockets off one of these plastic socket holders. So I was pulling one off here and it was kind of sticking, and then it flung and it went ting, and it did not hit the floor. It's somewhere in the engine bay, in the leaves and the dirt. And I'll give you 3 guesses what size it was. Ready? You didn't need 3 guesses, did you? Dang it. I guess we'll find it eventually. So, I guess it's time to pull the 2 front body mounting bolts and then start yanking and pulling on this and see if it moves. There we go. Probably figure out what size those are. The birds are singing. The sun is shining. The sun's not really shining. Yeah, it's pretty cold. January in Texas can be pretty rough. What is it, like 55 degrees now? Yeah, have to put a sweatshirt on. You had to put socks and shoes on?
And shoes.
Are you okay?
No.
You realize there's people in the north that want to kill both of us right now, right?
Huh?
There's Yankees that want to kill both of us right now.
Yankees?
Yep,
Do they have a feather in their cap?
they might. Chesney,
Funny.
that's not funny.
It is funny.
Whew, that one did not want to go.
Start putting cars in the woods and make it a Cadillac Ranch situation, except no graffiti and no taking pieces of the car home.
And we are not on Route 66.
We could make our own route.
We don't want people to know where we live.
Route half A, okay?
The Half A Highway,
Oh, that's actually kind of sick.
that's real good.
Real nice. Got it at Walmart. Don't say.
Well, our body gap grew. That's positive. We want the radiator to stay with the truck because reasons. Which it's still attached by the hoses and everything. So I'm hoping we can just slip the front clip out from under it and leave it sitting on the frame rails. I don't know if that's realistic or not. This side may not be detached. It still feels pretty solid on the bottom, like it's resisting somewhere down there. Front's pretty good.
Really fast. Break.
If I pick up the front of this, if I pick up this front clip really hard and really fast, the only thing liable to break is my back. Haha, old guy things. Yeah, it could just be because that fender's wrapped around the cab and hanging on. Maybe. We'll do a little prying on it. Oh, yeah, she's loose now, by golly. Alright, ABS module is suspended. Here I am breaking all these wires. That's going to work great. Oh, windshield washer. We don't need that. Where's that other bungee? Wasn't there a bungee right there? I found it. You can stop looking. So I think we might have to lift the radiator as we're removing. Oh Lord. Can you buy me?
How much?
A Mercedes Benz. Let go of the radiator.
Drop it.
Oh, I probably should disconnect. Give these somewhere to go. Like I said, I was gonna. Nobody reminded me. We talked about this. Those can come out of there.
That was almost your toe.
It wasn't that heavy. I wonder if that fan shroud is bolted to the radiator, to this Chingadera core support. I bet it is. Chaz, why didn't you tell me? You could have told me that. Saved me a lot of hassle. Now I got to get under it when it's hanging precariously. When I take two 10mm bolts out, it's going to come crashing to the earth. Here, you want to hold the camera in case it does? It'll make good video.
Hey, bro.
I don't know.
I was nervous.
Are you nervous now? Sure enough, that's what it is. I should have thunk of that one.
You hear those cows?
What cows?
The one's mooing.
Those are ducks, Chet.
I know those are ducks.
And that was quacking. It's like you don't even speak duck.
The duck says quack. The duck says quack.
Is that an Italian duck?
I don't know. It's from Santa Claus 3.
You say so.
It is. Cheers. When you look to edit this, you can look at insert clip.
Just pop.
Mm-hmm.
The core support and radiator just jumped back about an inch and a half.
This is a safety third moment.
Yeah, it's fine. What's the worst thing that could happen?
Decapitation, probably.
It's not going to go clean through. It's just going to hurt real bad.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
That right there is a nice bolt. That's a nice boulder.
Funny.
I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder.
Yeah, it's from Shrek. Don't forget to take your light.
Chance to pick up an amateur? But find time to say, no, Dad, you're obviously a trained professional. This will go back. Slide it off there. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. Stay there.
Hound.
Oh, excuse me. 1, 2, 3. Let go! Don't want to take our radiator with us. Actually, this radiator I think is trash. Got epoxy all over one of the.
Not epoxy.
Still got them all.
Cool.
I think that side's loose.
No.
That's That's normal sounds, it's fine.
Making Hound nervous.
I'm like, I don't trust him. He don't know what he's doing. Alright. I'll find my socket. I didn't even need the cherry picker. We got all the muscles.
Oh, Hercules, 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 Hercules.
Alright, well, the front clip's off. We gotta get this tied up so we can still test drive it, make sure everything works. Once we finish doing what we're doing here.
What movie is that where they go to Cuba and Dom rips all the stuff off the car? Because it's the driver, not the car.
Yeah, like Fast and Furious 17.
You gonna catch it on fire too?
I hope so.
Cool.
No, I don't want to catch it on fire. I've caught enough stuff
It'd
on
be good
fire.
content.
Don't you think I've caught enough on fire?
Where's your Smokey the Bear sign, Dad?
Right?
I feel like you should probably have that in a visual place so you can remind yourself.
Listen, I know only Chesney can prevent forest fires. What's next? Doors? Doors in bed?
Shirt.
Shirt. Alright.
No. Sure.
Oh. They have misread.
Hound almost just threw up because you tried to do that.
Do I make you sick, Hound?
Look at him. Yes.
Hound loves me, no matter what. And he thinks I'm cool. Alright, yeah. Probably the easiest way to do these is engine hoist, unless you want to hold the doors for about an hour while I pound the
No.
cushions out.
Really don't. What about you, Hound? Like, he shook his head no. Haha!
Just watch this.
What a lovely family heirloom.
Then I can leave this out here, that way I can hit my face on it every time I go in or out. I think we'll skip that. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
What? You already see a problem?
Yeah, I really do. So I feel like once you release the pressure over yonder, right there, then it's going to teeter, you know?
Yeah. That's why you're going to hold it
Oh.
when the time comes. You will be the anti-teeter mechanism.
Cool.
Okay. Top one's out.
What's he gonna do? Ah. Oh.
Now, where are the wires on this? Probably should stick my fingers in there. Don't stick your fingers where you wouldn't stick your... Well, you know. Whoa. Whoa. Where are you going?
Weird.
Not supposed to do that. Door was trying to escape.
Just walk away.
Oh no.
It was pulling a Gabriella from High School Musical. You know what I'm saying?
Was it?
Yeah.
I really don't.
High School Musical 2, actually.
It's not
You can
that
Google the
one.
song.
I think that plug is behind there. But there's... Whoa.
It's right there, buddy. I see it.
Oh, there's one.
Can you find the plug?
one of them.
Get it?
Yeah, like Dora.
Yeah.
That one's already broken. It's like I've been here before. All right, one door off. One Chevrolet door for sale. Wait, GMC?
Trailer for sale. Yeah, it's a GMC.
Oh, it's a high-class Chevrolet door. Where are we gonna put this? It's kind of heavy.
Dad, I went to the Silly Goose convention, and they all knew you.
That's really not funny.
It's really funny.
You know what? I'm not using the power stuff on my truck.
Can I get it?
As long as the plugs are in the door. All right, what's next, Ches?
The bed. I just said that. What do we have under there?
We got wire nuts and electrical tape and butt connectors.
Butt connector.
So they are really good connections.
Yeah, I mean, there's more connection pieces in here than I know what to do with.
Cut them.
Yeah, we're gonna cut them all. This is a soup sandwich.
I love soup. Hey, Dad, what do we have for dinner tonight that I literally said that I wanted? Soup.
Knuckle sandwiches?
I called it.
No, that's what you're getting for dessert.
No. Actually, for dessert, I'm eating cold soup.
Ice cream?
Yeah.
I could go for some of that kind of soup.
Mm.
You want to pull that RV plug out?
Maybe. Little dusting? Hang on.
You didn't get it out? Okay, there's a tote under the bench over there with some old Chevy parts in it. There's not much of anything in there. Put that in there. Under the big bench.
Can't hear anything over Wyatt. What? Yeah. A bucket or a tote?
No, that's not what's for. Peeling wiring off now.
So we were kidding about cutting it all out?
I'm not cutting all the wiring out, just that was the RV plug wiring.
Ah.
And I was gonna unhook it from this end and then fish it back through there, but that's a pain in the butt when you look at the wiring down there on the other end and it's all cobbled together, and I'm gonna have to cut it and redo it anyway, so I may as well just cut it and make it easy on myself.
You mind? You mind?
No, not
Sir?
at all.
Sir? Sir? Sir?
Oh, I love these. I'm listening to I'm a Barbie Girl.
Yes, he is. Not listening, he is a Barbie girl.
Sing it. Sing it.
No.
Sing it.
I was going to until you told me to.
Aw. Don't sing it.
Okay.
He's not real good with instructions.
No, he doesn't understand psychology either.
Okay, come look at some of these welds and tell me I suck.
He's a little
100%.
busy.
Huh?
Come look at some of these welds and tell me I suck 100%.
I thought they looked good.
Well, come see them now that they're clean.
Do they look better or worse?
Yes. Some better, some worse.
Yeah. Are they gonna hold?
They're gonna do the job.
Probably, since the tax held. You'll have to. So you've driven up with the bench seat in it.
Yeah.
It's so much more comfortable just driving it.
Yeah.
Because you know how the bench seat sat way down and like kind of leaned back?
Yeah.
This one doesn't at all. Like it sits pretty level, but you sit up higher.
Okay, so I came out this morning, finished up getting the bed bolts out of this, undid the fuel filler neck, which is just 3 Torx screws right there. There was a ground cable attached to that, undid that, marked my taillight wiring. Can't remember if I showed that last night or not, just kind of fished that down through, pulled the taillights out, 2 screws on either side. Mostly took those out so I wouldn't break them. And the only thing holding this in here now is the gooseneck plate, which has a whole plate, the whole width of the inside of the bed. And then the bed is sandwiched between that plate in the middle and the big plate underneath. And then there are 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts over there. I already got 1 on each side. And then the 4 carriage bolts on the actual hitch itself. I soaked all those with PV Blaster because they did not want to budge with a 1/2 inch impact. So I guess now we're going to see what we can do. I didn't try the carriage bolts with the impact, but I tried the other ones and they didn't even think about moving. So now we're going to get underneath and see what happens. Next question is, do I have a socket big enough for those carriage bolts? Well. Can't really see it. Gas tank's in the way. She wants to fight. Lord.
Guy with the roadmaster said he wouldn't be home from until there, so go get cash. Need help with it. Sounded bad.
I don't know if it broke loose or not. Felt like it did. Well, that was easy. So now we just got to figure out what size they are on the bottom. One of us will have to crawl in the bed and hold it, and the other one get underneath and hit them with the impact. It's not yet.
Come on, you heifer!
Just stick your fingers in there and pull it
No,
out.
I had that thought, but it's a bad idea, Dad. A bad idea.
You got a whole bunch of them.
That's why the Lord gave us 10.
Oofta.
I cut a big old hole for that one.
Yeah, they did.
Bed's good.
Bed's ruined. I guess now we just pull the bed off. You get all this junk cleaned out of it and then pull the bed off. Lord, that's heavy. Yep.
Hey, you gotta cut a huge hole for that thing.
Yeah. Well, luckily the other truck has a wood bed, so. We had to cut something out of there because Maverick's a heathen. It's a family-friendly channel.
Oh, that was funny.
So at Half-A Hot Rods, with our budget, nothing can have just one purpose. We have to have multiple purposes for almost everything we have. So we need to take this bed off here and carry it out there. Two guys can barely do it, but again, my back's not great, so we're going to try and improvise. I got this bale spear with a winch. Kind of looks like a forklift. Let's see what happens.
We got a wireless remote. Something to like those stick pockets and like around here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But it's in between the blocks.
Well, so let's get.
Should have built some fork extensions for it.
Right.
Then we really could have overloaded that.
Should have built some forking extensions.
That's funny.
It is funny. I'm glad you recognized it.
No.
He doesn't know good humor when he hears it.
Probably not good humor.
So, now we just strap to our stake pockets up to here, and whoop, and whoop, right? You know, on the packaging for these straps, when it says they're not for lifting purposes,
technically this isn't, we're not using them to lift.
just using them to prevent falling?
Yes.
I want to play a game.
Let's see what happens when we raise the forks.
Here we go.
Stand by.
Ooh.
Oh,
You need to pull forward a little bit.
came up a little. Yeah. Yeah, let me see the remote.
Like we might be close.
Till one of them breaks, we will be. check and make sure we're not pulling anything, or we don't have anything dragging. Go forward a little. Hey, that's what the truck would look like with a 16-foot bed that never has to be made. Look at that. Easy, easy, don't turn. Straight ahead. Stop right there. I'm not putting my toes under that though, I'll tell you that much. It would not be an overstatement to say this worked exactly the way I had it planned. I'm a little terrified of those straps. Is the hay spear getting ready to poke holes in the bed? Not really. I mean, that is... That's some good stuff right there. I mean, I'm pretty tickled with this, to be perfectly honest. I did not expect it to go that well. Not real sure how we're going to set it down, but I think it'll be easier than picking it up. Woo! Look at that stuff.
Okay, here's the next thing where I think we might have messed up.
Let's hear it, Mr. Negative.
We hooked this to a piece that does not move.
Yes. Oh.
It should move with this.
Oh, that could be a problem.
They just cut them. Let it fall.
No, it'll move some.
Oh, it ought to loosen up a
Yeah,
little bit.
it'll let them out some.
Is it poking holes in the bed?
No?
Oh my god.
No, it actually looks like it's pretty happy under there.
I think we should patent this design.
I mean, we could put stuff in that bed and go to town.
No. I wouldn't want to go to town with it just like this.
Why not? You're right, we need reflectors.
Yeah. Unless you were a lobster.
We need a flag. Easy. All right.
It didn't even come close to killing anything on the truck yet.
Well, it's not off there yet.
No, we could still hurt it. You know, if we smash this bed, then we put a flat bed on it.
Shh.
Mom doesn't watch videos anyway.
That's true. Hopefully the insurance company won't either. That's not what I wanted to happen. Just keep going easy. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think the forks are going to stop it from swinging. You got to be smooth. This goes bad, it's definitely his fault. Alrighty then. My truck is still intact and nobody lost any limbs or appendages. Good deal. Good job, Betty. Alright guys, so the next step is to start taking a bunch of measurements and cutting the cab on this, because my idea is that I'm going to, since the floorboards are bad in the 57 truck cab, I'm going to cut the bottom of that out and fit it over part of the 97 truck cab The other thing that'll do is, let me show you, it'll make it so I don't have to figure out how to mount master cylinder, the clutch stuff that you can't really see there, all that, if I can get it to cut and fit under the old truck body. Ultimately, I would love to save the old truck dash inside. We'll see if I can figure that out. But next step, more teardown on this truck. I think we're going to save that for the next round, though, because it's going to get detailed. We're going to have to really pay attention, start making some measurements. And again, we're just figuring it out as we go. It's going to be a little more important to slow down and kind of pay attention to the details. I can't just rip and tear apart like I did with all the body parts that I have so far. Those just basically needed to come off, and I didn't have to be too worried about, how I did it, because they just unbolt basically. This week we did have some distractions I wasn't planning on, so I didn't get quite as far as I wanted to with the cab. But we do have a video coming up soon of Wyatt's seat swap. He's putting OBS seats in a square body truck and modifying the square body bench seat frame so that the sliders will still work and it will bolt in and come out just like the original seat did. So that's pretty cool. Look for that one coming soon. That's going to leave us a little bit behind on the body swap here, but we're going to have to take some detailed measurements of the 57 cab and then compare it to the measurements on this 97 cab. And then the back of it, we won't have to be so careful cutting, but the front, it's going to get a little weird in here because we're going to have to take the dash out probably. And I'm pretty sure the 57 cab is going to be narrower, so we're going to have to cut this in some. But at any rate, we'll save that for the next go round so that you're not, saddled with an hour and a half video to see this go down, because I think that one's going to be pretty detailed. So we'll dig into that next time around. If you like what we're doing, please leave a comment. If you have suggestions how I can do things better, please leave a comment. I'm learning from this stuff every day and hopefully helping somebody else that knows less than I do. If you like what we're doing, leave a comment, like, subscribe. Check us out on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. And as always, I appreciate you watching. Remember, if I can do it, you can do it. See you next time.